Welcome to Unseen Files. Today, we're diving deep into the murky waters where myth meets reality. We'll explore 10 legendary creatures and mythical places that have surprising roots in the real world. From sea monsters to ancient warriors, get ready to challenge your perceptions of what's real and what's imaginary. Let's embark on this journey of discovery, where science and legend intertwine in ways you never imagined. Scylla and Charybdis. Our first stop takes us to the treacherous Strait of Messina, between Italy and Sicily. Here, the mythical monsters Scylla and Charybdis once terrorized sailors in Homer's Odyssey. But what inspired these legends? Scylla, the six-headed beast, likely originated from the jagged rocks jutting out of the water on the Italian side. These rocks, deadly to ancient ships, could easily devour sailors, much like the monster in the myth. On the Sicilian side, Charybdis, the whirlpool monster, was inspired by real and dangerous vortexes in the strait. These whirlpools, caused by complex tidal movements, can still be observed today. Interestingly, modern sailors still use the phrase between Scylla and Charybdis to describe a situation with danger on both sides, a nautical rock and a hard place, if you will. Tower of Babel. Now, let's reach for the skies with the Tower of Babel. This biblical story of a tower built to reach heaven has captivated imaginations for millennia. But did you know it has roots in real ancient architecture? The likely inspiration was the Etemenanke, a massive ziggurat in ancient Babylon. This stepped pyramid, dedicated to the god Marduk, stood about 300 feet tall, a skyscraper of its time. The biblical story might reflect tensions between Mesopotamian city-states and their diverse languages. It's a tale of human ambition and divine intervention that still resonates today. Fascinatingly, modern linguists estimate there are over 7,000 languages spoken worldwide. The Tower of Babel myth continues to serve as a powerful metaphor for communication challenges in our globalized world. Giant wolves. Imagine a wolf the size of a small horse, with jaws powerful enough to crush bone. This isn't fantasy. It's the dire wolf, Canis dirus, a real prehistoric predator. Roaming the Americas until about 10,000 years ago, dire wolves were 25% larger than today's gray wolves. Their fossils have been found from Canada to Bolivia, with over 4,000 specimens discovered in the La Brea tar pits alone. These ancient beasts have inspired countless legends and modern fiction, from ancient Norse mythology to popular culture like Game of Thrones. Recent DNA studies have revealed that dire wolves were not actually close relatives of modern wolves, but rather the last of an ancient lineage. They're a reminder that truth can be stranger and bigger than fiction. Komodo dragons. Our next creature sounds like it stepped right out of a fantasy novel. A giant, venomous lizard that inspired tales of dragons. But the Komodo dragon is very real and very alive. Discovered by Western scientists in 1910, these massive reptiles can grow up to 10 feet long and weigh up to 330 pounds. They're found only on a few Indonesian islands, adding to their mystique. Komodo dragons have a venomous bite, but it's not like a snake's. Their saliva contains anticoagulants and bacteria that cause severe bleeding and infection in their prey. These living dragons are a testament to evolution's power to create seemingly mythical creatures. They're also a sobering reminder of conservation needs. There are only about 3,000 left in the wild. Hobbits. J.R.R. Tolkien's hobbits captivated readers worldwide, but did you know that real hobbits once walked the earth? In 2003, Archaeologists on the Indonesian island of Flores made an astonishing discovery. They unearthed fossils of a previously unknown human species, Homo floresiensis. Standing just over 3 feet tall, these hominids quickly earned the nickname hobbits. Living as recently as 50,000 years ago, these small humans used tools, hunted, and may have even used fire. Their discovery has revolutionized our understanding of human evolution. The hobbits likely evolved their small size due to limited resources on their island home, a phenomenon known as island dwarfism. It's a reminder that human evolution has taken many fascinating and unexpected paths. Amazons. The Amazons, fierce female warriors of ancient Greek legend. Long thought to be purely mythical, archaeological evidence now suggests these warrior women may have been based on real societies. Excavations of Scythian tombs near the Black Sea have revealed burials of women with weapons, armor, and battle wounds. These findings align eerily well with ancient Greek descriptions of the Amazons. 1/3 of Scythian women found in graves were buried with weapons and bore war injuries. This suggests women warriors were not uncommon in their society. The reality of these warrior women challenges our perceptions of gender roles in antiquity. It shows that the idea of female warriors was not just a product of ancient imagination, but may have been inspired by real societies where women fought alongside men. Giant snakes. Tales of enormous serpents have slithered through human folklore for millennia. While many are exaggerated, some have a basis in reality that's almost as impressive as the myths. Take the anaconda, the largest snake in the world by weight. These South American giants can grow up to 30 feet long and weigh up to 550 pounds. Or consider the reticulated python, which holds the record for the longest snake, with confirmed specimens over 32 feet long. But these modern snakes pale in comparison to the prehistoric Titanoboa. This enormous snake lived about 60 million years ago and could grow up to 42 feet long and weigh up to 1.25 tons. These real-life giant snakes show that sometimes nature can match or even exceed our wildest imaginations. Moby Dick, call me Ishmael. So begins Moby Dick, Herman Melville's epic tale of obsession and a monstrous white whale. But did you know this fictional leviathan was inspired by real events? The novel draws from 2 true stories. First, there was Moby Dick, a real albino sperm whale known for surviving multiple encounters with whalers in the early 19th century. Then, there's the tragic tale of the Essex, a whaling ship sunk by a sperm whale in 1820. The crew's harrowing survival story involving cannibalism deeply influenced Melville. Sperm whales, which can grow up to 67 feet long, were formidable opponents for 19th century whalers. Their powerful tails could indeed smash small whaling boats. Melville's blend of these real events with themes of obsession and man versus nature created one of literature's most enduring masterpieces. Kraken. From the depths of sailors' nightmares comes the Kraken, a colossal sea monster capable of dragging entire ships to their doom. While the Kraken is mythical, it's likely inspired by very real and very impressive giant squids. Giant squids can grow up to 43 feet long, and their even larger cousin, the colossal squid, may reach lengths of up to 46 feet. These elusive creatures live in the ocean's depths, rarely seen by human eyes. For centuries, only dead or dying specimens washed ashore provided evidence of their existence. The first images of a live giant squid in its natural habitat weren't captured until 2004. Their massive eyes, the largest in the animal kingdom at up to 10 inches in diameter, and long tentacles could easily be mistaken for the fearsome appendages of a mythical sea monster by startled sailors. The Kraken myth reminds us that the ocean's depths still hold many mysteries, some of which may be just as awe-inspiring as the legends they inspire. As we've seen, the line between myth and reality is often blurrier than we might think. Many of our most fantastic legends have roots in the real world, whether inspired by misunderstood natural phenomena, extraordinary creatures, or lost chapters of human history. These stories remind us that our world is full of wonders, some hidden in plain sight, others lurking in the depths of oceans or buried beneath the earth. They challenge us to keep exploring, questioning, and marveling at the extraordinary planet we call home. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the unseen files. Remember to like, subscribe, and join us next time as we continue to unravel the mysteries that blur the lines between fact and fiction.